Jessica Lahr, and welcome to another edition of FLX Weekly here at FingerLakes1.com. It's April 3rd, 2019, and we're live inside the FingerLakes1.com studio, where I'm joined by Sydney Rogers, Josh Durso, and Jim Seneca.
Here we are.
Happy Wednesday, everyone.
Hello.
Yes, happy Wednesday.
It is a happy Wednesday. It's nice out. I like it.
It's sunny. We'll take it.
Yeah.
It's windy out. Windy.
Is it?
It is windy.
Yeah, it is.
I wouldn't know. I've been cooped
You
up
can't
in my
hear it?
office. No.
Yeah, come on.
I can. I have all those windows right there. Maybe I've just been so focused on my work.
That's right.
Yeah.
Employee of the month. Well, today's episode is sponsored. It's sponsored by Marshall Exteriors, providing roofing services, windows, doors, decks, sunrooms, and total basement refinishing. Now is the time to take care of that project you've been waiting on. They're locally owned and operate out of Newark for over 15 years. Better Business accredited and are certified contractors dedicated to customer service. Schedule a free estimate at marshallexteriorsny.com or call 1-855-237-7177.
Good read.
Yeah, great read.
It's marshallexteriorsny.com, not Marshall's. You got it right.
Good catch.
Oh.
Well, no, you got it right.
Oh, I
I'm just
did
saying
get it right.
that
Oh.
most people will, out of memory, they will type the S at the end of
That's
Marshall.
true.
It's Marshall Exteriors.
Oh, that's
So I said it right. Oh, good.
Yeah, it is.
It rolls off the tongue that way.
It does.
Marshall.
The lips
Oh, with
Marshall
the
tongue
S.
and the
With
chin.
the
with
S,
the
correct.
S. It seems
Marshall's
like it makes
Exteriors.
sense.
Correct. But
I guess I really did always say Marshall Exteriors. That's weird because I just said it and it didn't seem right, Marshall.
Didn't seem quite
But
right.
it is. It's right.
And it is time. There's stuff I want to get done in my house, but it's not. I don't think it's going to
It's like,
happen
what
this year.
time is it? Yeah, it is time. It is time for that sunroof, our sunroom that we're looking at. That would be perfect to do that.
Yes.
Call Marshall. I'm going to
Call Marshall.
do some yard work this weekend, I think, for start
boy.
get things in order.
That'll be good. You
Yeah.
like doing that, right?
I do, and I have time to do it. I like doing it.
I thought you were
Hard
going to
work.
say
I
you're going to
usually
go
sore
golfing.
for a few weeks after the spring yard work sessions. With
I just saw
is a
Seneca
lot
Lake
of
Flores post that gardening is just as good or better than going to the gym.
Ooh,
Well, I
there you
haul
go.
like
Oh.
20-something
Yeah.
bags of red cedar mulch all over the yard. And
That'll do it.
Scrape up the old mulch and shovel that into the back of my
Oh, I feel you.
trailer that's hooked up to the lawnmower and drive it around and put it somewhere else.
Well, that's convenient, though. At least you have
Yeah.
that.
I do. Have
TJ makes me do the mulch part every year, and the bags are heavy. Like with him, he's
Yes.
like, "Let's do it as a project," and I'm like, "Here we go again. Let me carry these big bags around and accidentally dump them all over."
it's still a little too
It is
early
a
to
lot of
plant
work.
flowers, I think.
I think so too.
Yeah, but they're coming up.
They
I
are.
saw my
There's some of
tulips are
those
coming up. My lilies are
annuals.
coming up.
Aw.
Yep, here we go.
Anyway,
Those flowers, they're hardy. They're ready.
They're
they don't
ready.
Care, they don't care about some nights in the 30s or low 40s. They're fine. They're fine with it. They can handle it.
They're ready for
Let them
Easter.
live.
let them live. Let them come, please. And birds were chirping today. I was happy about that. Well, you were busy this past weekend. You went on the wine trail.
Well, as we do, and we go on the wine trail, I usually take some pictures and share it. And we went
Share.
to some different places this Saturday.
You always find different places. It's amazing how many wineries we really do have here.
Oh my God, there's so many when you do, especially where we went this time, which was
Yeah, where did you?
started on the southeast side of Seneca Lake and drove around the bottom of Watkins Glen and back up, and then had dinner at Ports.
Ooh, I love ports.
Yeah. So
You
anyways,
remind me, like every other Wednesday, I need to go to Ports.
Yeah.
It's like-
it was phenomenal as usual.
Yes, so good.
Doesn't disappoint there very often.
No.
I actually wanted to go on the Seneca Lake Wine Trail and go to Rosalie's. That's
I
what
remember
I
you
wanted
saying
to
that.
do, but
Yeah.
I got look.
You got voted out.
Yeah.
Listen, you
It
still
worked
got
out
Ports,
fine,
though.
right.
You're fine with Ports.
It's fine.
Yeah.
So, anyways, we started at a place I'd never been, Idle Ridge Winery.
You've never
Oh.
been there? Wow.
I've never been to Idle Ridge. Why, you have?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never been to Idle Ridge.
Oh, me either.
It's only been there for
great.
5 years.
Oh, really? Oh, so
Yeah.
it's new. What do they have, like a niche? Like, do they have
Well, look
Yeah,
at
I've
the
heard
inside.
flavor? Okay.
And you know, there's so many wineries out there that the wine, And I'm not saying that the wine at Idle Ridge wasn't good, because it was all right, but everybody's making wine and none of it's really that great, honestly.
I disagree. I find a lot of good
love
wine
all
in
the
Finger
wine.
Lakes.
I
Well,
find
that's
a lot of good wine too,
Yeah,
but I
both
find
move.
more subpar wine.
Wow, that's a hot take.
Yeah.
That
It
is definitely a hot take.
And it's also the fact I wasn't driving this time, so I was drinking wine and tasting everywhere. And after you taste, we went to like 6 or 7, and
That
after
is a
like
lot.
4 or 5, it's like, ugh. Another taste.
Maybe
good.
for
Yeah, but
you.
how much on a scale of like 1 to 10? How serious of a wine person are you in terms of like actually? You just want to have a
Like a
drink
wine
and you
connoisseur?
choose wine over anything else.
In recent years, I've become more interested in pairing wines with certain foods and using wine to cook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I would
Which is
say
different.
I'm a 6 out of a 10.
Yeah, see, I feel like an 8 or a 9 or a 10 out of 10 is going to have a completely different take on like the whole range of Finger Lakes wines. Than,
Yes,
Yeah, but
than
they
I
I
won't
am
like
just-
it. They will say the same thing I'm saying. Is
I'll
that
drink
it's
it.
just
Ooh, I don't
not
know.
great wine. No, look, you go to Dr. Frank's.
Okay, I love Dr. Frank's dry
That
good.
is good wine.
semi-dry Riesling, Dr. Frank's.
You know, and I don't want to start naming a lot of them, but there is probably of all the 100-something wineries around here, there is probably 15 of them that make really good wine, and then there's probably 75 of them that make all right wine, but they need to get better.
Oh, wow.
And then
They're
there's
getting better.
like
Wow.
then there's probably 15 to 20% that just make awful wine.
Oh,
wow.
I want to see.
There are
who you
some
think-
that I agree that aren't the best. I agree.
So
But it's all preference too. Like I don't like sweet wine. I like dry red. So if I go to a winery that has
delivering hot
all
takes,
sweet wine,
but
of
not
course
today.
I'm gonna say
well,
that.
I see. I can
know,
appreciate either sweet or dry.
Sit
Like sometimes I
back,
get made
sit
fun of
back,
because I
drink.
will try some sweet wines as well,
Do tell.
Oh no.
which is fine. I like any Niagara. I like sweet wine that tastes like grapefruit or grape juice. I don't want to drink. I don't want to
yeah.
drink. 5 glasses of it, but
right.
especially when you're out on the wine trail trying all these different wines, I'll have one of those to break things up.
Yeah, that's true.
So, anyways,
Well, they're still new. 5 years.
yeah, no, I'm not saying that their wine was bad either. I'm not. It was fine. It was fine. It's just,
Subpar.
and
is how
we
said
tasted
it.
5 or 6, and there was 1 or 2 that I liked, and
Yeah.
3 or 4 that I didn't care for. But a little trivia for you.
Oh.
Idle Ridge
good
Winery.
at
I
this.
put this out on Twitter too, and someone did answer it correctly. It was actually Steve Getman,
Steve
who's
Getman,
running
yeah.
for Schuyler County. So you know the answer, so you can't. Give
Yeah,
us-
I'm not saying.
How
it.
did Idle
I
Ridge
knew
get
that.
its
I knew the
name?
answer before that though.
How did
Oh, did
Idle
you?
Ridge get
Yeah.
its name?
Yeah,
That's just not fair to ask.
Idle
these
Ridge
questions
Winery
to
in
us.
Lodi, New York, on Seneca Lake. How did it
How
get
do you
its name?
spell idle?
IDOL.
The regular way. Oh, you were thinking.
I don't know.
Regular way.
You.
I don't know.
I have not a
I
slightest
think
clue.
you have to see it honestly to
Is
actually
it-
catch it.
Well, as I went to these wineries, I would ask questions like this because
They're the
I'd
idol
have
of the
content to
ridge.
talk about. And idle is Lodi spelled backwards.
Yeah.
Well, Lodi came to mind, but then I'm
Not
like, that
me.
doesn't make sense. That wouldn't be
That
mean
was
anything.
right
so.
over my head.
That's it.
Okay.
That's it.
I was
Oh.
thinking there was like a special ridge somewhere in the
Right, that's what I'm like.
place
No.
that was they called the idol.
So anyways,
Right.
cool space, cool little tasting area here.
I love
and
those
they gave you
crackers.
plenty of crackers, as you can see. which
They're the
is
best
nice.
crackers.
They are so good.
with
Yum.
wine.
So good for them on
You
that.
need them. Soak it up.
Yeah.
And they had
No.
Alder Creek Distillery was a part of located in the same building, so you could also get yourself some bourbon, which was actually
Oh,
distilled
boy.
at Montezuma Winery here in Seneca Falls.
Yeah.
Did you try
oh
the bourbon?
my goodness.
I didn't. I just had some wine.
That would get you into trouble, especially with 6 wineries.
You could. Well, we
Some
went
distilleries.
to, as you'll see, some distilleries as well. Oh, and here's some awesome shirts, huh?
Did you buy that one, Jim?
Yeah, I think that would look good on you, bedazzled and all.
The one at the bottom, woof, there it is. That's
Oh my God.
really something.
So they must be, are they a dog-friendly winery? I can't remember.
Yes, they are, as a matter of
Yeah,
fact.
that's
And
why.
as you will see, they sell all this kind of stuff too, which I thought was contrasting to like the general. It was a really classy, new, nice place, and then there's all this homey stuff all over the walls, which is fine. They probably sell a lot of it. People like it. I don't want to be critical of everybody like I am too.
Yeah.
It's just, to me, that didn't fit.
Interesting.
you
They
know.
all have
That's
that,
their
though.
niche, though.
Yeah.
Home is
that's-
where
you
the
gotta-
cat is, you know.
I need that for my animal room.
Woof, there it is.
Oh.
You had me at woof.
Yeah, there we go.
People. Like this is
With a
this
rocking
space. Look at that
chair.
space at Idaho Ridge.
That's cute. I love it.
So I mean, it's a really
That
classy,
fits.
nice place.
Yeah.
But it had
cute.
some of that
Like
country store feel to it
Yeah,
because
that's
of those
what I thought of this.
trinkets and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Trinkets.
Yes.
And there is a really nice
Yeah,
beautiful.
building. And then we went to Kaywood Winery. And at Kaywood, first of all, Kaywood is owned by the same people that own the Great Western down there in Hammondsport. They specialize in bubbly and sparkling. And so their sparkling was good. But when I asked for wine, they pulled out a carafe with saran wrap over the top.
What?
Of like, and the carafe glass in the carafe had like fingerprints on it and stuff. It was just, I'm like, what the heck is going on here?
Yeah, that's
And
weird.
so she poured it for me, and I threw it right out, right in front of her.
Oh, I was gonna say, did you try it? Was it good?
No, I didn't want to try it because it looked gross, like a glass carafe with saran wrap over it.
This is not going well,
She pulled
Jim.
out.
This is
The bubbly and the sparkling wines,
They
and
know how to do
champagnes at
sparkling.
Kaywood were excellent.
Yes.
Okay.
But it was kind of
Disappointing.
You should have took a
winery.
picture of it.
There's.
I meant that wine.
It was kind of dead in there. Nice little place though.
Yeah, I love that.
And there we are.
There we are.
Interesting.
So anyway, here's an interesting story. See this bottle, the Plaza?
Yes.
Matches your watch.
$350 in New York City.
Stop
Wow.
it.
And in Finger Lakes. That's how much that bottle costs. But they have the same exact thing bottled in another label at Kaywood for $40.
Oh.
No way. We want to know what that one's called.
Well,
Yeah.
I think it's called Millennium or Millennial
I'm
or
going to
something
get
like
it.
that. But that
See if it's worth
that bottle
for you
commands
with the small
$350
budget.
in New York City.
$200 label. Love it.
Yeah, it's
Right.
amazing.
Yeah, really. Jeez.
Oh my
Well,
god.
I've never been to J.R. Dill.
Oh,
You
yeah.
guys like J.R. Dill?
I do.
I've never tried
You
it,
did-
but I've heard of it.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever been there, but we went obviously here.
Yep.
And,
I have fun here.
Oh, good.
It was a nice cool little tasting room. I said, "What's the one thing that makes you guys unique?"
Yes.
And she said, "We have the only glass bar on the wine trail."
Oh, that is
Well,
cool.
I was, again, not to be critical, that is cool, but do you want to, that's not exactly what
Jim.
you want to belly up to.
I can't.
Listen, Jim, are those wine bottles, though? Are they wine
I think
bottles?
they're like that sea. What is
Sea
it?
glass?
Yeah.
But are they from
Maybe.
wine bottles?
They
That
must
would
make
make
sense.
I mean, that
Yeah.
would make sense.
Yeah.
No,
There's
it
the
looks
positive.
cool,
Let's try
but,
it.
I know.
but it's not it's harder to keep clean.
I think they had really good
That's true.
mimosas when I was there too, at really good pricing.
Ooh, I'm all about
That's
it.
something I
Cool
remember.
thing about J.R. Dill's is they had all these historic photos up there, so you probably can't see. You guys can't see, but our viewers at home can see. There's the lower left one has a bear performing in downtown Watkins Glen.
What?
Yeah,
Oh, I wish those were
That's
still the
cool.
times.
historic.
Right.
Well, that bear probably didn't have a very good life
Oh
performing.
yeah,
for
that's true.
But,
Oh.
or maybe he did. Maybe he was beloved by his owners.
There's a
And
positive.
of course, they got pickles, right?
They
J.R.
better.
Yeah, that's a little more of their
love it.
uniqueness.
Right, the
Is
dill
there
pickle.
dill-
Wait,
Pickles.
you asked them what they're known for, and they literally said a glass bar top instead
Well,
of
I would
saying
guess all
pickles.
people. I would strike up a conversation with the person who was whoever was doing this.
I think I tried
tasting
the
They were
with us.
new.
garlic and it was really good.
And I would say, ask them what is, what the thing makes you special. What are you known for? Or, sometimes be like, what's your favorite wine? What's the best wine
Right.
you guys got? And they'll be like, I like them all. And I'll be like, well, screw you then. Because
Can't
that's
with
not what
this.
I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me your favorite. What's the most popular?
Right.
Yes.
So anything other than they're all good. Because
Right.
they're not. Even at some of the best wineries, they're not all
Right.
great.
Well, they can't possibly all be great.
Right.
So is it safe to say this was not your favorite
everyone.
wine tour of?
No, it was all right. I mean, it's just I go around. We do these wine tours like 4 or 5 times a year, and so I start to pick out some things. It's an amazing
that's
industry
true.
we got going on here. I mean, it was March 30th, and these places were crowded. Most of them
yeah.
were. Some of them were.
Yes.
But anyways,
I
we
need
went
one now.
next to
I know.
Finger Lakes Distilling.
I don't think I've ever been
I
here.
haven't
Oh,
either.
it's
Is
really
that
cool.
near
Oh my God.
Damiani?
Yes.
Which is my favorite winery.
Yes. Yeah, Damiani is good.
Mm-hmm.
But this place, it's pretty well known. They distribute their spirits throughout the country
Oh,
and
wow.
world, and that's
Maybe I have been there.
still right there. And what's really
Isn't
cool,
that
look at that view out of there.
Oh,
so
yeah,
that truly
that
is Finger Lakes
Yeah.
Distillery.
Yes.
Yeah.
legitimately?
Distilling in the Finger Lakes.
And they make some brandy right there. That's brandy.
my
And here's some Glen Thunder corn whiskey.
Glen.
And then we went to this place, which I think is Magnus Ridge. Is that right?
Oh, I think I've been there.
I think this is Magnus Ridge. No, it isn't. This is J.R. Williams. Or J. Williams. Or R. Williams. It's R. Williams.
I was
And
gonna say, I think I've been to Magnus, but I
food
don't
here,
remember what
and
it looks like.
another beautiful taste space for tasting room. You know, it's these are all like upscale pole barns.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
It's amazing how fast, if you ever watch one of these places go up as far as the construction goes, it's literally like a matter of weeks. You're going from nothing to fully built, constructed space. It's nuts.
and R.
good, I
William
guess.
had food menu there.
Yum.
And it was good,
nice.
good stuff, good food. If you
Oh,
want to get a
good.
snack or lunch,
My
or
favorites
dinner.
are when they have food,
Nice.
especially like the wood fire pizzas.
Yes.
Lakewood Vineyard, which is in a spectacular place.
I feel like I've been
I mean, look
there.
at
In
that.
the positive.
I don't know.
Very nice. Apparently celebrating 30 years.
Oh, cool.
Wow.
And there's the wineries, or the vineyards, the vines. And now, at this point, we're on the west side of Seneca Lake.
Okay.
And then from Lakewood, we went, this is Magnus
So
Ridge.
pretty.
Oh, yeah, you can go in and sit down. They have like a little, can't you go and sit down? They have like a little
Can't ever
cheese
remember.
pairing.
Yeah, they
pairing.
pair cheeses with all their wines, which I like that.
Yeah.
Now, look at this. If you take 1,000 men in the world, there's going to
Look at
be
this fella.
one of these guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
Out of every
maybe.
1,000 men, a sample size you take, there's going to be one of these guys. I'm not saying he's a bad guy or anything, but he's one of these. There's going to be one of these guys.
Yeah.
What is that supposed to mean?
Well, like, a lot of people might
got a
not
unique-
shave like that because they're mountain men or they don't care. Or don't, but he, by wearing the hat, does care.
Yeah.
So it's part of his style.
That's
It's a
right.
look.
That's right.
It's a look.
Yeah. That's
Fashion.
That's his flavor.
You know.
Yes.
So, anyway.
He's rocking that beard.
He was
He's probably been
certainly-
there for a long time at this winery too. I bet.
Uh-huh.
And they cage
That's
you
where
up
you
in
can
your own
sit.
private seating room if you can't
They
get out
cage
until
you
you taste all their wines.
That's right.
I actually bought a lot of food stuff at this place. This place,
Yeah.
Magnus Ridge, had a lot of like dips and
Oh
and
yeah.
spices and things like that. So I stocked up,
That's right. I forgot they had dips.
and it was pretty. It was hopping.
That is a nice hat.
It was hopping. And then where in the heck is this? Oh, you know what? This is Starkey's Lookout.
Heard of it?
yeah,
Never
yeah,
been
yeah.
to it.
Really cool place.
Yep.
Now, again, at this point, what's the point of tasting more wine at this point?
Right. Everything
But
tastes
we
the
did,
same.
and they give it to you in this holder, and then you bring it
Oh,
to
okay.
a seat and sit down, so you don't stand at
that's
the bar and
cool.
get served one by
Yeah.
one, which
So you get
was
your
nice,
flight.
something different.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And same with beer. This place is actually probably better known for their beer tasting. So, cool
Christmas
space, and then you
week.
take it in this room,
That's neat.
and that view to the right of your screen there is overlooking the lake. It's a spectacular view.
Wow. Yeah.
So, and there is the VP of Security at Del Lago with Harold Weber,
Hey, I
who,
know
by
that
the way,
guy. That's
Scott
the
McCormick.
dog.
He has
I was
two black
talking about the
labs.
dog.
He walks them by
Oh.
your house, I bet.
Oh, yeah.
Harold Weber is doing his final show on April 22nd after 50 years of broadcasting. Yeah.
Woo!
Yep.
The dog is going to be gone?
The dog is
I
gone
wouldn't
on
be
April
here if it
22nd.
weren't for him.
That's true. Well, come in on
wow.
April 22nd and be part of his farewell show.
I would. I totally would.
But
No, I might. I might just pop in like.
yeah, you should. One by one.
I think we have to
people
get to
popping.
photos.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah,
We're running
behind.
Yeah, we
have to
are
get
running
those.
behind here. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
We're running
So
way
overall, you had a
behind.
great
We might even go
experience.
over our time. We might have to get this stuff
Okay.
in. But
All right.
that was the wine trails. at
Thank you
Seneca
for
Lake.
sharing.
Go out there and experience the Finger Lakes.
All right, well, let's take a look at the Finger Lakes through the eyes of all of our photographers.
Ooh.
This colorful duck was spotted in Ontario this week. This photo is by Lori Dirks. Oh my
Awesome.
gosh!
Yeah,
I
Lori
love
Dirks.
his head.
He's cool.
She's posted that there is no white purer than the white of a Wood duck
Colorful
white.
duck.
Wood duck's white.
Wow.
That looks
very
wood.
white.
Is that why it's okay? We don't have time to ask questions.
Plenty of orange over Sodas Point in Wayne County. This photo captured by Peter P. O'Connor.
Love that so
Oh
much.
my gosh.
Bang.
So gorgeous.
That is amazing.
Okay. Canisius Lake was gorgeous as March came to an end in this photo by Ola McGill. That is stunning
Pretty.
too.
Yes. Warm.
Todd Tanner captured this colorful shot along Owasco Lake.
Oh
Wow.
my goodness.
The
Beautiful.
tide's rolling in. What is that, a tire on the left?
I don't know.
That's not very
That's
natural.
sad. I don't know what's that.
A little haze, some sunshine, and the falls at Ithaca. This photo was sent to us by Jim H.
Awesome.
Ooh, beautiful.
That's a great picture.
There were thoughts of spring on this day as the sun came up. Photo by Nancy L. Wright. Yes.
Good one,
All
Nancy.
these are good feels.
They're all good.
The windsurfers were out in force over the weekend on Seneca Lake. This photo by Shelley Lannon. Oh, love that.
Shelly was out there getting the windsurfers. Yeah, they love it.
Crazy.
They got their
Yeah.
wetsuits on. That water's cold. They don't
Yes,
care.
they're crazy.
But they're out there today, I bet, because it's like super windy.
Perfect.
Ken Prindle captured this lively bird who had just returned home. Oh,
Another awesome
look at
bird.
that big nest. A gorgeous sunrise along Melvin Hill Road in Phelps. Photo by Karen Miller. Beautiful.
Nice.
That's cool.
Then this black-capped chickadee was waiting for the window feeder in this shot by Shelley Lannon. Oh.
He needs to lay off the window feeder.
You think he's a little plump?
He's a little chunky, but
You little chunky, chunky bird. All right, that's it, you guys. I know what my favorite is, and I'm going to shout it out.
Likewise.
It's Lori Dirk's first one of that beautiful
wood duck.
colored
Ooh.
duck.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Todd Tanner's capture of along Wasco Lake.
Let's go Lake. All right, I'm going with, you know what? I'm going to go with a different one. I'm going with the chickadee right at the very
Oh
end.
wow!
Okay, we started with the
Because
bird
that
and with the
bird was
bird.
just, he was doing his thing.
That's right.
I gotta go with the Lori's duck. Sorry, everybody.
Da-da-da.
It's okay. It looks like it's wooden in that picture. It's so
And
weird.
look at that
Yeah,
ice
that's
and the water and
really
everything is so
cool.
cool.
That is
Love it.
awesome.
Congratulations, Lori Dirks. Thank you guys for sending them in. If you'd like to share your local photos from across the Finger Lakes region, click the link in the Submit Content section at the bottom right of our homepage here at fingerlakes1.com. Let's jump into weather.
Alrighty.
It's going to be nice.
Speed.
Get ready for it.
Oh.
Is it? I hope so. Hope
It's
you're
not bad.
joking.
Looking at the weekend weather, first weekend in April here. Friday, snow likely before 9 a.m.
Okay.
But then it turns to rain, high near 48, but it's going to rain, 100% chance. Not a ton, just a total between a tenth and a quarter inch. But then things get better. On Saturday, it's partly sunny with a high near 56.
We'll
Great
take it,
day to
Dave.
get outside into the yard like I'm planning on.
Yes.
Sunday is my pick day. Even though there's a 30% chance of showers, it will be partly sunny with a high near 64. So even
Okay,
better.
take it.
Even better. Might even wear shorts out there.
Oh wow.
Monday,
Going for it.
back to work. Chance of showers mostly cloudy, high near 66. So staying warm into the next week for now.
Okay. Lovely.
Yes.
What do we have going on for deals right now, Sydney?
Well, first I'm going to tell you some events we have going on for some runners if you're into it.
Go
Saturday is the Arc Grand Prix
Pre.
Grand Prix run at Watkins Glen International. His face. Runner walk the Watkins Glen International. It's 3.4 mile motor racing track or walk a 1 mile pit road loop. Pre-race celebrations and race after-party events take place at local businesses in Watkins Glen. You can register at www.arcgrandprixrun.org. And then Sunday morning marks the 38th consecutive running of one of Ithaca's oldest and largest road races. With your choice between a 10K or a half marathon distance, you can join 1,000 runners along the Ellis Hollows scenic countryside as the skunk cabbages start to emerge in early spring. I don't know what those are.
Skunk cabbage?
Yeah. Is it just regular cabbage? I don't know. I don't have time to ask questions. You can register the day before the race and or pick up your bib and shirt on Saturday, April 6th from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. at Finger Lakes Running Company, and that is on the Ithaca Commons. Skunk
So
cabbage.
funny. You're like, I don't have time to ask
Enjoy the skunk cabbages. Maybe they're a pretty color, but
38 years in a row they ran the skunk cabbage race.
well, they're just emerging on the sides, the countrysides of the scenic race. I don't know. So.
But lots of deals if you're looking to spend some money
I love
Yeah.
you, Sydney.
around here.
Oh.
There's an early bird special going on at Coach's Diner in downtown Waterloo. It's weekdays from 7 to 8 a.m. and you can get 2 eggs, home fries, toast, white or wheat, and coffee for only $5.25.
Nice.
That's
Good
nice.
deal. 7 to 8
Yeah.
a.m. only.
Cicino's in Waterloo and Geneva has over a dozen new items that have been added to their menu. Some of the new items include Florentine chicken sub, which I'm trying hopefully today, the Don Cicino focaccia sandwich, a New York pickle pizza, and what I'm excited about is this flight of wings. You get a dozen plain wings, and then you get to pick 3 sides of wing sauces, and it's a little
like that.
flight. Yeah, you can
Your
choose.
first stop on the Finger Lakes Wing Trail now.
Yes. And you can check out all the offerings at Cicinos.com.
I ate there yesterday for lunch.
did?
2 days ago, Monday, I ate there for lunch, and I had one of their lunch specials that they and they have the new Carolina heat sauce.
Oh, yes. I saw
And
that.
I had a
sweet
salad
heat?
with some chicken tenders with Carolina heat sauce on it, and it was fantastic.
Was it?
I love how they change their lunch specials every month, and I'm excited about these new.
There's a lot.
Menu
There's a lot
items,
of
yeah.
changes. And who said you can only have fun on the weekend? You can check out Trivia Tuesdays at Woody's Bar and Grill inside the Quality Inn. That's on Mound Road in Waterloo. It's at 7 p.m. every Tuesday, and it's hosted by DJ Trivia. You can come down and test your trivia skills with friends. On Tuesdays also, they're continuing their $15 prime ribs that I was just
$15 for a
made
prime
aware.
rib dinner.
A prime
Yeah.
It's a
rib
nice
dinner.
cut too.
Yeah, it's an awesome deal, and I hope this warmer weather has you thinking about golf.
I know I am.
I know you guys are, because there is a special going on for 18 holes and a cart for just $20, which is such a great deal, and that's at the Seneca Falls Country Club, and you can get that through the end of April.
Yeah, so you go down there Saturday, Sunday when we're projecting these 60-degree like weather, and you bring
Yes.
$20.
Right.
And you play 18 holes of golf.
Yeah, that is
With
a
a
really
cart.
good deal.
You get the key, you get in, you drive.
Yeah. Drive it off the lot.
Awesome.
More great deals on our site. Go to our homepage or app and tap on FLX deals.
That
Lots
was
of deals.
that was just
Love
some.
it.
It's a sampling.
Love it. All right. Well,
I
what do we
did it.
have going on in sports right now, Jen?
Ooh, boy. Final Four weekend. If you're wondering, Auburn plays Virginia at 6:09 on Saturday. Michigan State plays Texas Tech at 8:49 on Saturday. Monday's championship game is at 9 p.m. All those games will be on CBS. Hobart Lacrosse is at St. Joseph's in Philadelphia on Saturday, 1 o'clock. Face-off start. Cornell Lacrosse is at Harvard, noon on Saturday. Hobart played Syracuse last night in Geneva at Boswell Field. Syracuse won 17-5. They scored
heard it.
12 unanswered in the second half
Oh, that's
and
awesome.
blew them away. But next Tuesday night, Cornell is at Syracuse in the Carrier Dome at 6 o'clock, and that's on ESPNU if you want to watch it. That'll be senior night for Syracuse. And baseball's back, of course. Yankees are at the Orioles for 3 games this weekend. They only could win 1 the last time when the Yanks were, when the Orioles were in the Bronx for opening day. But those games are Thursday at 3:05, Saturday at 7:05, Sunday at 1:05. And the Mets host the Nationals Thursday at 1:10, Saturday at 1:10, Sunday at 1:10. And the PGA Tour is at the Valero Open in Texas. That's on Golf Channel and NBC on the weekend. And the next weekend is the Masters.
Oh, snap.
Yep.
Go Masters.
So holy cow, we actually did
We
make
did
it
it.
in time.
We did it.
here.
Just in time?
Yeah, no time to talk about our weekend plans, but thanks for watching, everybody.
Yes, thank you so much. If you enjoy the show, click like, share with your friends, subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'll be back next week. Until then, enjoy your first weekend of April here in the Finger Lakes. Bye-bye.
Beautiful. Happy birthday, Mabel.